Hi everybody. So Miss Carlan here, and in case you missed our class this morning on Zoom, I thought I would go ahead and put up a tutorial about what we did this morning. So that way you can refer back to it. You can go over some of those parts that you needed to understand a bit better. This is also for my beginning Thursday class. Now parents, as we found out that some of those violins are out of tune, but some of them did behave really well, I give you my permission to touch the pegs, and if some of those strings look like spaghetti noodles or they definitely sound off, then you may first of all try the fine tuners. Now I have one fine tuner here, but most of the school violins should have 4 fine tuners there. You do have to be careful though that they're nothing more than a screw that's going to go down. So what I find typically is that the fine tuners are really at their limit. So that means you take 2 hands and you're going to apply some pressure, okay? And then you're going to tune gently and really slowly that string, because obviously the last thing we want to happen is to have a string pop, and then we can't really fix it for a while until we see each other again. Okay, so with that said, though, here we go. We're going to go top to bottom of what we did this morning, and we're going to start with a review of our open strings. So, getting my bow here. And you want to make sure that you have a nice bow grip, that those fingers are nice and slightly apart, that our first finger is placed in between the 2 knuckles on your bow, but also that your pinky is slightly curved. And this really helps, okay? Because this is going to really help the bowing and your student to be able to make a nice sound. All right, so we're going to start with open strings as a reminder of how to bow with no fingers, just starting on open E.
Lesson 1, open strings.
Cross. This is where we teeter-totter back to the E string, and we're going to play it for twice as long. Make sure your pinky is staying on your bow. Now we go to A. And see where my bow is? Nice and in the middle. You don't want your bow going over here because you don't get any sound. Nice and in the middle. With a little bit of practice and even having some fun and playing in front of a mirror, you can really see a big improvement in a short amount of time. So try it and play for your family and friends. So now we're going to move on to the next thing. And as we talked about, we start on open A and we're going to go all the way up to a high A and come back down, playing each note 4 times. So remember kids, what's that called? The A major scale. So we're going to play an A major scale using our fingers, but also this is going to prepare us for Twinkle. So being able to cross going down from open E to our A string using all 3 fingers. So here we go with lesson 2, playing 4 bows on each note.
Lesson 2.
top. Lift your third finger. Notice my wrist is nice and straight. Now get ready. 3 fingers. See if you can use the same amount of bow for every bow stroke. And check your shoulder is down and not up. Good, very nice. Good, so that was the A major scale. Now we're gonna go on to Twinkle. And those of you who can't remember Twinkle or were not in class for a long amount of time, I do have Twinkle tutorials broken up into two videos so that you can go over it very slowly. I also have a different shirt and a different hairstyle. This was done about a year or 2 years ago even, so you can refer to that as well on my YouTube channel. All right, so for those of you who are going to practice with me to play Twinkle all the way through with the music, just a couple of things. Make sure you're ready, okay? And then make sure you're coming down. Your fingers are ready to go from open E, and you teeter-totter and put fingers down at the same time. So here we go with Twinkle, Twinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
2, ready, go. Make sure that 1 is nice and high. Ready? Long. Here we go again. Make it nice and pretty.